Hello beauties, hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits overall. Let's go ahead and see what the messages are for you today. Your angels, your spirit guides, your ET energies, ancestors, helpers and healers, your guides. What are the messages for you today? Source energy. What do you need to hear whenever you're coming across this video? What are we tuning into? You guys, this is the Ethereal Tarot. Okay, it's on Etsy, also other places. I think he changed his name to Vixen on social media. It's a really nice deck though. All right, let me just straighten this. And this background, Dark Forest, sent to us, okay? Her link is in the description box below. I love it. I love her cards, love her stuff so much. She's so nice too. So you can know that you're getting something from a nice person as well. All right, what for you guys today? When you're seeing this, what messages are here for you? It's a little itchy, and all of a sudden, like my throat, my nose. Oh, okay. This is about disappointment. Heartache or heartbreak around something you thought would be long-term or stable. This can be money, this can be a relationship, a job situation, power couple situation. It can be all different things. This happened it's been affecting you in the recent past, even if it happened in the further past. So it's been around for a minute here. You could feel blocked or divided from the person or situation that kind of perpetuated this feeling. Something hiding here in the deck a little bit are some triggers or war type of energies, internal conflicts and battles that you have because of this, because of what you went through with this. Sometimes we go through so much in life, or we go through different experiences, and we forget that something can be affecting us that we experienced. You know, like we think like, oh, where is this coming from? Or what does this mean? Or why is it here? Or is this just me or something that I'm going through? But we forget like that we're still processing stuff that's gone on, even sometimes from a longer time ago than we feel we should still be having to process it from. So for some of you, you've been feeling like, you know, you're not having control in your world to the degree you want, or that you're not feeling as strong as you want, or there's some kind of suppression you've got going on around a Leo energy, or you're feeling a little bit vulnerable here, but you're not wanting to see this, or you're trying to cover this up from yourself or from others somehow. Okay, that could be a potential here. This could be to avoid some kind of conflict, confrontation, some kind of competition, some kind of chaotic energy. All right, I am getting a lot of fire in this reading. Of course, we do have the Knight of Swords here, which is air, and then Ten of Pentacles is earth, so kind of everybody is present. But as far as this fiery energy goes, the Leo vibes are present here. What else? Please and thank you. Also noticing 3 to be a very significant number in this reading, to be sticking out for you. I'm suddenly feeling like allergic, you know, like I suddenly got my throat, like I just suddenly feel like this from starting this reading too. More fire energy, 4 of Wands. This could have been a marriage or a contract for some of you, or something connected to a contract, a creative contract, something that happened here in the past. It's created, like some of the ways you've been operating in your life is based on this experience you had with this situation falling out, or being a disappointment, or falling through somehow, or not happening. There's disappointment, grief, loss. There can even have been depression around this. This affected you more than you want to see, I think. So for who I'm reading for, it's like you're more affected by this and doing more to fight it and avoid it in your life than you are realizing. Part of you isn't realizing that it's coming directly from this experience, or experiences that are like this, accumulated. Yeah, this is like you felt like you failed, or you were totally defeated here. This was really hard for you. You know, you want to bounce back and be, but this was hard. This took the wind out of your sail for a lot of you. And it looks like you haven't gotten much news about this person or this situation, or you've shut yourself away from some of that for a while. Nice. I do feel that we're, you know, connecting with you at a point where this is coming up, because you're on the brink of either reclaiming some of the passion that was lost, you know, healing, coming into a new breakthrough. I feel like you're at the point where you're basically at the end, the tail end of processing this, because you've been for a while. But with that comes like seeing like, okay, wow, that actually broke my heart and took me down. And sometimes what breaks our heart isn't just a breakup. This can be that here, but it's about our dreams, or about something that, you know, didn't come through, or promises that were made that didn't happen, or we had more feelings for somebody or something than we felt that we did. And like in this case, again, we've got this marriage energy or contract, you know, a job, an agreement, a lease, a creative contract, right? With a 10 of Pentacles, something that you thought would really set you up. Then there was this disappointment and heartbreak around it, which could make you feel worried about commitment now. You know, it could make you feel concerned, or for a while, like nothing is reliable. A lot of fire energy here. What else about this Page of Wands, please and thank you? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries as well. Doesn't mean you have to be dealing with a Leo, but just that Leo energy's at play here. There's that 3 again. I feel like what's happening is that, you know, you're getting into a new phase. You're entering into a new phase where there's new passion, there's new ideas, there's maybe even potential to travel, like new movement, okay? There's new opportunities. Something, your passion is either reignited here, or your desire is somehow reignited, or a new desire is ignited. But it's definitely a reclamation. I really get reclamation energy of your power, your expression, your passion, love in whatever context. It could be creativity, it could be passion that you have for something like travel, or like a lover, a people person, you know. But it is the energy of recovery and reclamation here. And also because of that, having hindsight and recognizing, whoa, that was such a huge part of what took me down and took me out, you know. What else here? Please and thank you. This affected your success and your money as well. Could have made you self-isolate, or feel like, you know, you couldn't reach a certain level. It really affected your security, or your feelings of strength, or of I can do this attitude. It's like it really took that down for a while, this defeat, or this, you know, perceived defeat. Disappointment, heartbreak. Temperance, divine timing. This has been a divine timing process. You've had a lot of protection, and part of what happened was the protection. You are special. You are somebody very special. You don't know this about yourself a lot of the time. Sometimes you might get glimpses, but you don't recognize like why and how and to what level you are special. You might even attribute it to external factors or certain things in this life, but it's not limited. You're like somebody very special sent onto earth. Like, everybody's special in their own right, but this is like, I know it sounds a little cheesy, but it's kind of like when like God has a special plan for you type of energy. Source has a special, you know, your soul, whatever, it has a special meaning. You bring, I'm getting this word meaning. It's like you bring meaning and almost this angelic presence to a lot of people's lives. You may even inspire them. You may not recognize how your journey affects others. Your inspirations, defeats, you know, the way you keep going, but just your presence. Like, I'm getting this energy, this presence from you. It's like you're protected, and you also bring that energy of protection to people as well, or of love, warmth, safety, soft. There's like a really strong source presence with you that you bring to people. Like, there really, 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 truly is a reason. There's really, truly a reason why things went the way they did for you. Like, strongly. There is really a reason why you had to go through this way, at this time, or that time. Wow. There's also something about going through this experience, this process, and you clarifying and seeing more about yourself that you didn't before. There's a lot of this energy around lately of like self, like realizing ourself, recognizing ourself in a way. It's like before there was more of a mystery, more of an unknown, more of you being unknown to yourself in some way, or obstructed even. And now it's like it's right in front of you, clear and aware, and not just that, but healing and consolidated. You don't give yourself away as easily in some capacity as well, or energetically. It's like there's more of a definition. This is like you've learned to live alone in some capacity, or emotionally. You've learned to be with yourself in some way and to find contentment within that. I do get like a loner, like a journey where you've had times where you've had to be a loner, or you're being pushed to that loner energy. And there's a lot of like illumination on that more loner path for you that you've either experienced or are. There's a lot you've been forced to face as well, like through the harder things, the defeats and stuff. It's like it's made you look at things. It's made you face things. It's made you have to learn how to take different perspectives, opportunities, how to transmute, how to alchemize. I'm getting the word as well, transference. Libra energy here strongly, but it can also just be you know, sometimes we are our own karma, if not really all the time. It's the way we feel about what we do and how we punish or hold ourselves accountable, or, you know, definitely strong air energy here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but also very Some of you come from narcissistic parents, just to put it bluntly. Very cold or detached or very self-focused or very empty or hollow. That's not everybody. But some of you, that's what you've dealt with here. Could have dealt with a marriage like that as well. On the other hand, this is something about balancing the scales. Karmic justice, getting justice, karma, even ancestry or lineage. Bringing something back to life here by experiencing the full range of emotions, something coming full circle, and you having to kind of carry that or receive that or feel the product of your own design, because you know your ancestors are a part of you. So if this was passed on, you know, you are a part of this. It's like your part of your job has been to awaken and to release here and to get back in touch emotionally and to build something, to build a new system from that. It's just evolution. Some of you could have also got like a taste of your own medicine in some way about like coldness or being very detached or cold or like not feeling or what it is to be on the other end of something here. I hear loving back to life or bringing back to life. Some of you could have lost your parents. You know, they could have died. And this is part of where you just haven't been able to feel for a long time. Or to open yourself up for a long time. I hear dead to me. It could also just be, you know, both. I do feel like you're finally getting the truth, the clarity though, that you need about something here. So you could have felt like you didn't have a mother, or you have been disconnected from the vulnerable, creative part of yourself, or that you weren't mothered or nurtured, or you don't know how to mother or nurture. Or again, there's some kind of a disconnect or a wounding that's been in your feminine body for a while here. And you could feel like you're not able to rise up into something because of that, or that's a big part of it. There's anxiety here perhaps about getting into that energy or allowing that kind of energy in because of how painful it can be. Not wanting to be hurt by it again. Not wanting to be deceived here again. Told lies. Manipulated, misrepresented, misled. Being afraid to open up, you know, because that's what you experienced associated to it before. There's a lot of relearning, unlearning and relearning going on here. And it's been a long time coming. You've been waiting a long time for something to give. Something's got to give. For the energy to shift or change or adjust. And in that waiting, you've gained these extremely, I just saw 1919, these extremely valuable perspectives. And that's part of why your energy is so special. Your journey, it's like your journey is part of why you have so much to offer. So it's such a unique energy signature or perspective to offer here. I also feel like you're channeling all those pent-up emotions getting released into your whatever you're working on or building. Your emotional world is the key to your physical progress, to your physical movement. What an interesting reading. You guys, I'm going to leave it there for now. I just saw 2020 as well. So 1919 then 2020. You can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. Information is in the description box below. But until then, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.